It's a mix of both. In the spring premiere, we see the aftermath of the breakup between Selena and, well, because they were never really official. I think the only person who thought it was official was Bruce. Selena doesn't like attachment. She's all about no strings attached. So we see the aftermath of that in the spring premiere, and then after that, it's just Selena trying to find her way through this teenage angst of not knowing what she wants. And that's it. That's the basis of it.
Will she figure out what she wants?
No, but she will take a step that will guide her to knowing what she wants.
The character's relationship with her mother is obviously non-existent.
Or it's existent in a very heartbreaking, awful way.
Yeah. How does that play into the rest of the season with, having to have your mother come back after 10, 12 years, and then all of a sudden just to be a stepping stone for a payday into the psyche of the character?
It definitely... I mean, we saw in that scene it was one of the last scenes of that arc where she figures out that her mother used her for a scam, and the mother's boyfriend comes in and Selena pulls her knife on him and is about to kill him, and she pulls herself out of it and she tells her mother, "Don't ever come back." And I think it definitely propels her to this place of darkness, not necessarily this phase of villainy, yes, thank you, villainy. I wasn't sure if that was a real word. I didn't want to sound stupid. It doesn't put her in this place of of being a villain, but it does put her in this place of, again, trying to find herself. And I think the situation with her mother really tears her apart, and she doesn't want it to. And I think that's what really propels her, is trying to figure her life out. That's really the basis of it, I hope I answered your question. I didn't get to work with Jess a lot this season. I really didn't get to work with her at all. But I think towards the end of the season we'll see how Selena's confusion how Selena's confusion will lead her towards that future mentorship. I think so, yeah. I mean, every season has been really great, but I think this season has been much more of a roller coaster for Selena, whereas the past two seasons she was kind of coasting, and she was kind of, middling through people's business and everything like that, whereas this season she was focusing on Bruce and then focusing on herself, and then her mother came along, and anything that has to do with family always brings out vulnerability in anyone. And so for that reason, I would say that this season has been the craziest and most fun to work on. Selena always has some shenanigans going on. Oh yeah, she's never. It's the same thing with Bruce. She doesn't like attachments, but she will do what she needs to stay alive.
How much more fun is it to play an anti-hero than a straight, regular superhero?
Oh, it's way more fun, because I consider myself a very kind person in real life, and I'm very much a square in that when my friends like to go to a party, I want to stay home with my cat and bake some cookies and maybe binge watch a TV show that I haven't watched. And Selena is very much the opposite of that. She loves being out and figuring things out, and she's very much a problem solver. I would say that the similarity that we have is we're very nosy. I know everything that's going on, but not everybody knows that I know what's going on. That's the same thing with Selena. Until now, right. So in that case, it's much more fun playing a villain, because they're much more complex too. Because at the heart of it, every villain has either once been a hero or is genuinely a hero and is just treated awfully by society or their peers, I think.
What do you have after?
I've always thought that it would be cool to have an interaction with Jerome. I'm not saying necessarily a friendship or have an arch nemesis or anything like that, but I do think those things bug me so much. I think that would be really cool, because Cameron's amazing. He's so talented. I mean, I think so too, because they're total opposite. She's very grounded and he's all like this. So I think that it would be more of a funny interaction than a brutal one, because she would just look at him like he's stupid, you know? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, just chill. Just be chill, dude.